Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this call, Akashic Records reading. I'm going to get through as many people as possible. I do have some practitioners here. Maybe a little later, they'll be wanting to jump in and do some readings for you guys also. I have Akashic Records trainings coming up starting the first weekend in January, practitioner training. The following weekend is master practitioner training, and then the first 2 weekends in February, I've got Galactic Akashic Records reading. First time I'm teaching this. Super excited about these classes. And also the following weekend is timelines, and that's replacing whole past life timelines. Crazy work. And then those are for practitioners only, those classes, because you need to be a master practitioner to do the 2 level up. Anyways, we're going to get started here in just a second. And if you go under manage participants and you click on that, there should be a place at the bottom left to raise your hand if you want a reading. Okay, so let's get started here. Let's see who has their first hand raised. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect to God and just connect to that beautiful energy and center myself. If you guys would also like to get centered, you can imagine if you can go into Mother Earth's heart chakra. Just feel that beautiful energy surrounding your whole body, connecting you, loving you, supporting you. Turning my phone off. Just feel that love go through every single cell of your body. Just feel calm and relaxed. I know I'm not going to be able to get through everybody here today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some readings, and then I'm going to invite you up. I'll do a little guided meditation and bring you into the Akashic Records. So have a question ready, and your support team will show up. There's, thousands of masters and angels and stuff, so not everybody has the same ones helping them out. Depends on where you are on your path and what you're ready for. And when you're specializing in a certain area, those angels and those masters show up for you. So whatever it is, and you could also have passed on loved ones come and join in. My uncle passed away at 12:30 this morning, and I'm super excited for him. My cousin called me yesterday, and I went to the hospital and was able to connect with him and share some stories with him and give him some kisses and love. And he was always my favorite uncle because he was like the black sheep of the family. He learned hypnosis and did all these things that were just a no-no in my family. And so I always looked up to him, and I shared this story with him yesterday. It was like my first outside sales job, and I had a company car. I might have been 20, I'm not sure, somewhere in there. And I get in this little fender bender close to my uncle's house. And I went over after the fender bender, and I was shaken. And he's all, "Can I help you with this? Can I do some hypnosis on you?" This is my first hypnosis session ever. And I said, "Sure." So he replaced the trauma that I felt with laughter, right? So when I think about the accident, I would laugh, and it wouldn't affect my body, which was really cool. But the really funny part about this is couple weeks later or a month later, whenever, I don't remember, many years ago, I was on a sales call in my company car, and I just come around, I'm getting ready to get on the freeway, and I have my seatbelt in my hand. And this taxi driver comes off the freeway, flying around the corner, doesn't hit his brakes, and runs right into me. I broke the steering wheel. The car was pretty trashed. And a couple days later, I was at the office talking to my boss, and he asked me what happened. And all I could do is start laughing. So it was really amazing how that worked out. Okay, so you guys settled? So I don't know if my uncle's going to come through today or not. I mean, he just left a few hours ago. But you guys, you can talk to passed on loved ones. They're just in a different frequency. Good morning, everybody. So happy you're all here. And like I said, I'll get to as many of you as possible. And again, if you don't get through today, you might be receiving a message from someone else that will help you. Or again, I'll be doing this again before we start the training. Because if I can do this, you guys, so can you. Okay, I'm really bad at names, but Dimitri Duff, I'm going to unmute you. Or I'm not able to unmute you. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Tamra.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. How can I help you?
Oh, I seem to be under a lot of pressure, and to look at my life, I don't feel it, but there is some kind of a pressure building in my chest or my life or something. That is what I'm asking today. What is that pressure, and can we send it back to whatever? And it's Deirdre.
Deirdre, thank you, Deirdre. Just watch, you guys. I'll butcher most of your names.
There you go.
That's okay, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Lord Metatron's pointing at your heart and saying, look at your joy. Where do you put your joy? What is your joy?
My joy is creating.
Okay. And are you stopping yourself from creating?
No, I'm really doing well in my daily postings. I'm creating great stuff.
Good. Again, Lord Metatron's pointing to your heart and saying, where's your joy?
Is there a message or
Yeah.
let it go or increase?
It's about bringing them together and totally engaging in all of it together as one without having it separate. Does that make sense?
To bring my creativity and my joy together.
Yes, and your love for what you do and with your daily life, because it's like everything's like it's like split in two. Combine it into one.
Do you think it's my roommate that is the problem?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the energy is like split into two, bring it into one and combine it into one, and you'll get a lot more joy that way. And the pressure is showing up because of the fear of too much joy and what's going to happen if you have that in your life, and how will you handle that, and will you do your work?
Okay.
So it's all about keeping pressure on yourself, but if you bring the joy in and just creating more and more joy, that'll open that up, and you won't feel the pressure in your life, and you'll be able to flow a lot easier with what's going on.
Okay.
And Archangel, Lord Metatron, just give me a high five on that.
Thank you, Lord Metatron.
So sit with that a little bit and let me know. Follow up in like a week and tell me what came to you, okay?
I will. Thank you, Tamra.
You're welcome, sweetheart. See, a lot of the stuff that a lot of the stuff that comes through, you guys, you might not resonate with it right away because it could be a bottom belief or something that you don't understand. And sometimes it'll take a little time for you to understand the message that came through. And that's totally normal. I know there's times I've done hypnosis sessions or readings and stuff, and I don't get it until later. And I go, aha, or that's why this happened. So just go with the flow, and we'll see who else comes through. The next one on my screen is Starlight is the last part of it.
Okay, it's me.
Hi, me.
Hi, my name's Danielle, but I have an alias online as Epiphany Starlight.
Okay. So, welcome. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm currently in a career change, and my first career, I had like a bunch of drive. Like just had a lot going. I just had this drive, and now that I'm switching gears and actually doing something that I really will enjoy doing for the rest of my life, where's my drive? I'm having a hard time getting that drive back, and so I'm really feeling stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of want to figure out why I'm not. Where's my drive? Where's my mojo?
So your switch is to self-employment?
Yes.
Yeah. It's easier to believe in a paycheck from a business than it is self-employment. And so it's around really trusting God and trusting yourself to bring in the money and not from somebody else. And it's about your power and you not showing up. It's also about fear of really showing up and being in your power and really being seen for who you are as you are where you are. I would definitely change those things and you'll be able to show up a lot more. Sometimes it takes time.
I don't feel like it's a fear for money because I'm not in worry for money.
No, it's about being in your power and showing up.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you continue that worry, you will have a problem with money. So let go of the worry and get excited. I mean, this is a video game, you guys. If you have a contract to be taken out because of what you're doing, then you'll be taken out because of what you're doing. But there's so many people out there that stop themselves from showing up in their light because they're afraid of what will happen with their friends, their family, how they will be accepted in society, how they will be looked at.
Okay.
And when you're going through massive growth, I mean, I went through the same thing. I was #1 in the United States in machine sales. And when I went in, and then I was #7 out of 150 people for a year at Realtor.com, online marketing, working with real estate agents. I could really kick ass when I was in a job. But when it came to my own healing modality, it took me a while. And I'm still shifting, changing, and growing with it, and still seeing myself going to new levels. Because, family doesn't approve. Society doesn't approve. There's so many. What about guys? I'm a single woman, man. I'm stronger than most men I know. I mean, there's so many different factors and things that you'll stop yourself from really expanding because of the fear of your power. So keep working on releasing, playing it small. There's activations for that.
Okay.
There's really good activations to help support you to move forward.
Okay.
And I mean, I freaked out when I started getting known, you guys. And I slowed things down for a couple of years. Now I'm ready to get out there again. But when I would walk into some place in another country and somebody would scream my name, I wanted to run and go hide. So how are you stopping yourself? I mean, think about people knowing your name and seeing you and knowing who you are. How does that make you feel?
That's okay. I kind of feel like I could be a famous person. I think that when you bring up this, like, working in a job and, having a specific thing that that you're doing and you can achieve that really well because you work really well and you're a hard worker, to now, oh, it's up to me to figure it out. It's up to me to do A, B, C, D, and then figure out the path and make that path work. I think that's probably part of it, considering too, what I was doing before is completely a 180 of what I'm going to do now. So I'm like relearning everything.
Absolutely.
So that makes sense. I will definitely start maybe going little steps instead of, oh, I have to be like at the very end,
No, write yourself a list and remember it's like a ladder.
Got
They
it.
showed me a ladder so many times.
Got it.
Oh, you went up another step.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, look, you just did 3 steps. It's like, cool. Over this last couple of months, I don't know how many steps I did, but it was definitely huge leaps and jumps. But just keep going, honey.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Will do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, Michelle, you're next.
Hi.
Hi.
So my question is, again, related to my business. I am a soulpreneur, and I have an opportunity to partner with someone else, and what we're creating feels really good. But I just want to know, like, what direction I need to take my business in order to manifest my ideal client and my desires.
Okay. That's interesting. Archangel Michael is he's your dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like sending energy into your business, and it's about holding your business whole and just loving it.
Okay.
And just loving it. And the clients will come. Just love the business. Does that make sense?
Okay. It makes total sense, and that's kind of where I'm kind of been moving toward, is just, yeah. That gave me goosebumps all over, Tamra, and goosebumps are my sign, so.
Yeah, mine too. I just got them too. Woohoo! Love the business. It was really cool that Archangel Michael came in. Because I'm like, okay, I'll just talk to Metatron. It's like, no, this is Michael. It's like, okay, hey, Michael.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, honey.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Zara, you want to unmute yourself, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I have an interesting question because I've been married for like 25 years now, and I just came into my inheritance, and I really want to move somewhere else, but I don't know how to go about it and where to go, and whether I should stay in Germany or just go somewhere completely different. I'm just sort of stuck there.
So what does your husband say?
He says whatever. He can't really keep me from leaving if I want to.
Would he come with you?
No.
Are you like married? I mean, where you guys like live together?
We live together, but it's more like just a shared apartment, not really a relationship,
Okay. Yeah, because when you said that to me, how long have I known you?
3 years, over 3 years.
I thought you were single.
Yes, that's what it feels like.
I had no idea you were married, man, and we've had many.
Yeah, it's just on paper. It's not really.
So go do what you want to do then. Come hang out with me in England.
Yeah, I could do that, but I just want to move out. But I've been in Berlin for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And it might be time to move to a different place.
Listen to me. Go. That could be my thoughts. Go have fun, Zara. You have no idea how much fun it is. I mean, do you really want to stay in one place, or go experience or keep your place and go look around and then decide what you want to do? You don't have to do what I did.
No, I really want to have a place of my own.
Well, then do that, but go decide where that is. Go do some traveling.
Okay.
And you might decide you want to stay exactly where you are after you've been out there. I don't know. but open yourself up. Do some traveling.
Okay.
You
Is
can
that
do
what
it on the cheap.
Metatron is saying, or
Pardon me?
is that what Lord Metatron is saying too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go experience. Open your horizons.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Lord Metatron's like. It's like the energy where you are kind of keeps you in a certain area and vibration,
Yeah.
and you go above it, and then you like come back down to settle back into that energy you're used to. So when you're going to travel, you're going to be able to really raise your vibration and go, holy shit. And then maybe when you come back, you'll be able to keep your high vibration and be in that space, or you'll decide to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Because sometimes relationships and places have that vibration stuck in it for us. And so to fit in, we bring ourselves back into that. You understand? I've done that
Yeah.
so many times, and I go, well, wait a minute, let's go. So we'll talk later.
Okay.
PM me. I'm going to head over to England in about 30 days. And I want to go to Egypt and somewhere I'd love someone to travel with.
Yeah, Egypt. I was thinking of the pyramids.
Oh, I've got a guide. We can go stay at his place, and he can take us
Awesome.
around.
Wow.
Yeah,
That sounds
really
cool.
inexpensive. Yeah. I'd love to go play with you. Go hang out with Segment and the Sphinx. Ah, so cool. Anyways, yeah, I'm thinking about going the end of February.
Okay.
All right, so we'll talk. Juliana. Hi, honey. Can you unmute yourself? And you guys, I'm going as you're showing up on my screen is how I'm picking people. Oh,
Hi.
look, here this came up here. This is available now. Okay, I'll do you, and then I'm going to go ahead and go on this side because this is who came up first. I'll switch to this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm doing healing, but kind of my own version. And
Okay.
my son has a genetic eye issue. And I kind of research other modalities to do healing on him. So I don't know, do I concentrate on finding a healer for him, or do I have to learn something to help him out?
My experience and what I'm going to say is it's sometimes easier to get out of the way and let somebody work with you and your son at the same time, because it might be something that you're not ready to see, or you don't feel powerful enough to heal him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would ask for some help, even if it's with the masters or the angels.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. Okay, so Carol, I haven't talked to you yet. Go ahead and unmute yourself, honey.
Hi. Can
Hi.
you hear me? Hi. By the way, I'll be going to Egypt in April with the Cryon group.
Oh, cool.
So excited. This is the trip of my life I've been waiting for.
Oh, Egypt's so cool. I went like 3 years ago and I want to go back.
Yeah, I'm just dying to go. So anyway, I feel very blessed to be where I am today. And the one big problem in my life has been trying to lose weight. And I'm 70 years old and I've tried so many things. I became vegan in April and I'm losing weight. My health has gotten better, but I want to know if I'm on the right path now, because I am overcome by emotional eating very often and it's bringing me down.
Yeah. Watch the fruits. Don't do too many fruits and too much sugar. And I'm gonna talk here about my experience. I just weighed myself for the first time in a couple of years, and I'm down 55 pounds, which has been over the last 4 months. And I did that by cutting sugar and cutting carbs. If you need to be vegan, that's great. I'm a meat eater. I don't do well on vegan. I've done vegan. But I've just really cut the carbs out, and I worked on my emotions a lot. Because I had a huge overgrowth of candida, And that's from parasitic people, and of course antibiotics and stuff like that play a part into that. And then eating bread and corn and sugar, it all feeds it. So I would do a candida cleanse. For me, what's worked is apple cider vinegar, black seed oil. I started doing pine oil, which is turpentine, and it's not poisonous if you get the 100%. It's all bullshit. Just do, an eighth a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, a couple days a week, and it'll totally change that and help it all drop off. I was blown away when I got on the scale yesterday. And it's been changing my emotions around parasitic people, having healthy boundaries, and really loving myself. I used to always bitch at myself. Your stomach's too fat. Your thighs are too fat. Look, you got lumps here. Look at your arms are hanging. You know what I say now? You are one hot, sexy bitch. I love you. You're freaking beautiful. That's what I say to myself now.
I was just wondering.
It changed me because now I'm loving myself and I'm honoring myself. So it's allowing my body to heal. And I keep looking better and better and better. I mean, I keep taking pictures of myself because I'm just blown away at how good I look,
Well, I was wondering if I had issues from a past life or past lives.
Well, we all do, sweetheart. But those activations, if you do those, that'll really help you, and the emotional eating and stuff, and they clear past lives.
Okay.
Yeah, we all do. I mean, if we came in here with clear, perfect past lives, what in the hell are we going to do all this time? You know what I mean? We got to have some entertainment and growth.
Okay.
Have fun in Egypt, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Carolyn, you're next. You want to unmute yourself? Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. It's funny that we just spoke to Carol. This past year, it's hard for me because I'm on a fixed income. But any of those who are having any kind of health issues, can I suggest a book?
Sure.
He's a medium. He's called, his name is Anthony William. His first book is called Medical Medium. He's on Facebook.
Yeah.
I have read his first book. And when he was 4 years old, he walked around the kitchen table and told his grandmother she had lung cancer. So it's an excellent book. Reading it is like an activation of itself. I suggest, it's just, I have to put that out there. Now, for me, myself, and I, and on all the other planes of existence that I'm on, hello.
Hi.
I have been going through an immense growth this year of 18 spiritually. And I've been getting a lot of stuff, even since 2016, about the earth and planting, everything to do with nature and nurture. My fairies came out. I have an elfin and a fairy with me. And I keep on getting images about, and it's like I'm being compelled towards helping people in a business. And I wonder, I got a funny feeling that I'm headed towards that, along with painting, community, helping people. There's just so much there, and so much love, and so much more growth for me in my old age. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to know if that is in my cache.
Of course it is. It's being brought into your heart for you to start doing it. So go do that. Just go reach out and it'll grow.
Okay, because the finances have to come through. But that's why I'm asking.
You just go do what you're supposed to do and everything else will fall into place.
But is that really in my cache? And who's feeding me that?
Mary, Mother Mary.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That make sense?
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Thank you. Yeah, just keep doing it, sweetheart. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, you guys. I've got a lot of people to get through here, so let's let's ask the question and let me answer it because I want to try to get to all of you today. Dawn, I'm unmuted you. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Okay, my question, excuse me, is around my dreams. I've been not remembering dreams for many, many years, and then all of a sudden, around about the start of November, I would have some really vivid dreams for a week or two, and then they would tail off. So I'm wondering why that's happened, and if there's anything I should be doing or investigating or anything.
Well, your dreams are just to bring you messages.
I'm not remembering very much of them. Sometimes they're very vivid, but I can't make sense of them.
Yeah, that's okay. It's
Mhm.
just processing. Saint Germain
Mhm.
is you hang out with Saint Germain?
Um, Not so much until recently. He's been
Okay,
back
because it's
in
like
my
Saint
room.
Germain's here. He showed me my drawing of him. I'm like, okay, who am I talking to? And I saw my drawing of Saint Germain.
Okay.
How funny. He says you're doing baby steps.
Mhm.
And the dreaming process is part of your cleanse and stuff that you've been doing, so you become more aware of a lot of stuff, and it's also to show you that your psychic abilities and awarenesses are open, and you'll be shown dreams when necessary, and other times you'll just rest, and it's okay to do both. Saint Germain keeps pointing like, go out there. I don't know what that means. Step out,
I
be
know what you
seen.
mean. Mhm.
Okay. He just keeps pointing, go out. He bowed to you. And he says, come on, Dawn, you can do it.
Okay,
You know what that means?
I
You
do.
don't have to tell me. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, Saint Germain. Woohoo. All right. Okay. Go ahead and mute yourself, sweetheart. Lisa, you're next. If you can unmute yourself, Lisa.
Hey.
Hi.
My question centers, well, I have so many questions, but I'll stick one. For a while now, I've been seeing, well, I see beings around me no matter where I go. And at first it was just little, but now it's like I can feel the energy is different with some things that I'm seeing. I don't know how to, I don't want to say can't, because I know there's something going on. I know my vibration raises, and I don't know how to interact, or if there's a couple of times where it doesn't feel right, and then other times where it's comforting, almost.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it could be scary. Did you sign up for the Akashic Records training?
I'm going to.
Because this is going to cover all of that. You're going to learn how to communicate with them, how to protect yourself, how to let go of any fears associated with it, how to talk to angels, guide, loved ones. Sometimes it could be a little scary, but I'm going to teach all of that. So but in the meantime, what your question is, just ask them.
Well, I try, but I guess maybe I'm just being impatient. I mean, I guess it's been more and more over the last few months, and then I noticed that it seems different in either the environment, or maybe it seems like there's more around. I don't know. I just I guess I need to be patient.
Be patient, connect. I mean, they're always around, and sometimes they don't pay attention to your rules, and you have to give them rules. Okay. Like they used to wake me up at 3 a.m. to do things all the time or to talk to me. And I said, stop it. If you want to talk to me during the day. I need my sleep.
Yeah.
So you can put up your boundaries and stuff and to communicate with them.
Okay.
Okay, but just talk to them. And if you want some help learning how, and I'll be doing a lot of activations and stuff to help bring you into that vibration.
Okay.
I'll be teaching it. Thanks, honey.
Thanks.
If you can go ahead and mute yourself.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to lower hands as I go here. Adelia, you're next, sweetheart.
Is that me?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm sick, so I may cough occasionally.
That's okay.
Mhm. My question is, I have a lot of fears, and they take different roads. But one of them is, and you said something about car accidents, and it brought me back to one of my biggest fears. I, for some reason, am prone to car accidents, and it used to be that somebody else is hitting me from the back. And just recently, like a month ago, I hit someone. It was very minor, like a scratch, but it changed a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't even talk right. It changed a little bit the picture. So now I am not a victim, but
Good.
I am someone who, who caused damage to someone.
You're a victimizer. There's an activation for that. It's called victimizer.
I see. So, and sometimes it's hard for me to even go on the road, but I have to. There is no other way as, to get anywhere where I live without the car. So I don't understand what's going on with that.
Yeah, it's just a change of experience, and it's just an experience. And when you let that go, you won't have to recreate it anymore. You have that experience. So that's a deactivation thing, is to let that go. I don't know her name. She's a blonde angel. She's showing me she's an angel, and she's got her hand on your heart. And she says she's around you a lot. And call on her and ask her for protection before you drive. For yourself and for others.
Okay.
Okay, and just she'll come with you on your drives. She's your guardian angel. What's her name? Is it Ariel, or it starts with an A?
Okay.
Yeah. She's really sweet. And she's sending you love right now too, honey, for your cold, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so call on her and ask her to join you on your drive, okay? Okay, Kelly. Keely.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'd like to work as a intuitive, possibly even a medical intuitive next year, but I don't believe that my gift has come online, and I'm sure I'm blocking it somewhere, and I'm not sure why and what the block is. Also, I'd love to know who is with me, which beings are with me, guiding me.
The not really coming into your power has to do a lot with a past life.
Okay.
And so I would do some past life stuff and let that go. Uriel shows me him. He's got long black hair. He is an archangel.
Uh-huh.
And it's you stopping you. It's you, the fear of the change
Okay.
and the fear of the acceptance in your change.
And about the past life, how do I change that?
Um, do a past life meditation, and you can go back and see it and change it. I did a past life reset in last month's class. I think it was week 4. You can ask support about it, but it was a really good. We reset these past lives into happy lifetimes to change your timeline, or you can do a guided meditation from my website or somebody else's. But just go do some past life regression. You can pick some deactivations to help you shift that, which will also clear out of past lives. But it's something, I'm seeing this as something that you need to see. And it's going to be key to your part of your expansion in yourself. And it will help you help others when you see it, if that makes sense. So I would definitely do some past life regression.
So I'm currently not very good at actually seeing, although I want to be intuitive. It's a contradiction, but I'm not very good at seeing or...
That's okay. It's like closing your eyes and imagining where your house is or where your car is parked or what color the flowers are in your front yard. It's the same thing, and it just takes practice to understand. I didn't see it all at first either, and I would go into guided meditation to be able to see things. So with guided meditation, it might come through that way, or a feeling or whatever. Dr. Brian Weiss also has a good guided past life regression on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
If you want to do that. But yeah, you've got to explore your past lives. And you're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Cheers. And just to let you guys know, I have medical intuitive training and all that available on the website if you're interested in learning from me.
Do you know when that's going to be?
It's all downloadable. All the classes are downloadable, and you can get certified right away. And then you can join in a live class when I do it. I'm getting ready to schedule. I'm going to start scheduling for April, May time classes.
April, May. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, who is this? It's just an H is showing up. H ... You want to unmute yourself?
Hello?
Hi. Tana?
Tana. Oh, hi. Okay. I was wondering if I typed my name in right. Is this okay? Or
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi. Hi from the South Bay. We're neighbors. Provided, of course.
Where do you live?
I'm in Inglewood, Hawthorne area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I am on a path. I know I'm getting closer to my life purpose. I believe it includes energy healing. I have other things slipping away from my life, almost as if to leave me room and space to do that. What's my next step? I feel like I need two things. I need to know that I can make money from what I'm doing and support myself. And also I need some confidence, like people to work with.
Okay. It was like you just answered your own questions.
Okay. You might have to repeat them back to me then.
Just stepping out and being who you are and doing practice and signing up for whatever classes, work for you. Or whoever works for you, or whatever trainings work for you. I've done a lot of different trainings before I started doing sacred activations, before God gave it to me. So just follow your path and what leads you to what.
Is there anything you can suggest? I have a lot of fears and misgivings about actually anybody wanting what I have to offer, basically, and being willing to pay for it.
Yeah, and again, that's like playing small and stuff, being worthy. It's just belief systems. It's a huge collective consciousness belief systems. It's huge within healers, collective consciousness. So you got to go in and clear out those fears so you can really attract what you want. And again, you know, this is like a video game. So these things are going to be put in your place so that you can clear them out so that you can do what you want to do. It's again, you guys, this is a video game, and we control ourselves by our different belief systems. And it could be collective consciousness belief or past life or genetic. But it's, you know, it's part of the expansion and the growth of being able to, you know, release those things and move forward, or move forward without even releasing them. It's a little bit harder to do, but because you could come back and forth and stuff with it. But, you know, I was talking about being #1 in the United States in CNC cells. And I had all kinds of bad belief systems, but I was still able to do it because I was excited about what I was doing. So whatever growth or work you're doing, put your excitement into it. And if you have a job, put your excitement into your job and do the best job you can. You don't want to go to your job and say, I hate my job, I want my own business, because then you're expanding that energy into your own business also. I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing, love it, do the best job you can, and love your business and whatever you're desiring to do. And the right people will be brought to you for help, or you'll meet the right people.
Thanks so much, Tamra.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Cara Paxt. Okay, I'm going to do this reading, you guys, and then I'm going to take a 10-minute break and then come back and I'll do as many more as I can. And if practitioners feel more comfortable and want to jump in, Dawn or Zara. And Sarah, is Sarah here? Where's Sarah at? Evelyn's here, but Maria Teresa, do you want to do some readings, man? Come on, you guys.
Hi, Tamra.
Hi, who's this?
My name's Kara Paxton.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Okay, go ahead.
So I've in my early 40s, and I take care of my mom, and I just got a new job that, I mean, brings me into more contact with more people. So I'm spreading light more. I don't actively participate in the conscious communication of the light. I just feed it and into the world around me. So the more like people, like I'm going to be driving a bus, so there's just like all the cars around me get the light and everything, which is great. I don't like to do energy work one-on-one with people anymore. I just feel like they block it that way. But I don't know. I just don't see the point in anything. And I really have never really understood what I just need a motivation. Like what, is there something more? I don't want a relationship. I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm not excited about anything anymore. It's just, everything just is. And I guess that's okay, but it seems like, I don't know.
Okay, so the message I have for you is your only job is you and your own heart.
Mm.
You don't need to go heal the world or send light to everybody while you're driving. That's not your job.
Oh.
Because everybody is you. Send yourself the light.
Okay.
And don't worry about everybody else. Just send yourself the light and send yourself the love and love yourself. And in turn, that will help everybody else around you. But you don't want to be a bleeding heart or a martyr and putting everybody else first, because then you're draining your own energy and you're not able to show up.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So love your job, whatever it is you're doing. Not everybody has to go be a healer. Just go enjoy what you're doing. Work on your own heart and your own love, and enjoy your mother. That's beautiful. You get to take care of her. That's such a gift. So go do that.
Okay.
Okay. And whatever. And then if it changes in the future, it changes in the future. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. All right. Sending you lots of love, sweetie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to start part 2, and at the top of the hour, I'm going to go take a little break, and then I'll continue down the line again if I don't get to you today. But I think if you guys have noticed that the messages are reoccurring, pretty much the same message. Shine your light. Love everybody. Show up. Quit playing small. Don't give away your energy. Be the badass you are in whatever you're doing. And be love, right? And it comes from many different masters. So we will continue this, but I want you guys to be able to accept all the messages that are coming through. And then again, like I promised, before I end today, I'm going to do a little guided meditation. I'm going to bring you guys into the Akashic Records, and you can ask a question if you didn't get a chance to get one answered by me. So I'll be back 5 after the hour. I'm going to take 10 minutes.